Yo, what's up, guys? This is me, Boba Master T. Uh, uh, Basically, I was live, right? And I was talking about some stories about my past, some stuff I did as a kid, and how I sold a bunch of shit and became a rich little fucking sixth grader, fucking selling, doing my little marketing selling shit as like a little sixth grader and making like fucking bank in like fifth grade and sixth grade as like, and even like as young as like a little fifth grader, and how I was just selling stuff. I hope you enjoy. If you want to see more content, but like in a live form of basically this, because this is just edited down for my stream, it's just down in the description, just twitch.tv/BobaMasterT. And I hope you enjoy. Enjoy the video. When I switched schools, I was always big at like selling stuff to people in my school, like mostly like candy and shit. And I would buy it for, and then what I would do is I would go to school and then sell it for extremely overpriced, a price unmatched, unheard of. It's insane. The amount of, I bought it for like $2 and then I would sell it for like $5,000. Like the price was crazy, outrageous prices. And then what I would do is people would buy it, right? Because they're dumb, little dumb children that were in school, and they wanted the candy, and so they bought it, right? And then what they would do is they would say they would pay me back later, right? This is where I shine, right? They would pay me back later, and here's the thing: half of them wouldn't pay, but that's where my genius key comes in. See, half of them wouldn't pay, but it wouldn't matter that half of them wouldn't pay. Because my prices were so unbelievably high, even though half of them didn't pay, the other half that did pay would pay me, and I would make so much bank off of it, I would still make an insane amount of profit. It was crazy. Yeah, so I sold stuff in school, and then I would do that. And then when I switched schools, sorry, what were you selling? I was selling mostly just candy and shit. But then when I switched schools, here's where it gets interesting. I brought a coconut to school, right? And because everyone knew me as the guy that's selling stuff, someone was like, yo, can I buy that coconut? That's so funny that you brought it to school. Oh my god, I have a couple insane stories after this too. I was also known as someone who brings very strange stuff to school. And so I brought the coconuts to school. I brought coconut to school. And I sold them. I sold them to someone, right? And then I was like, this is genius. I'll bring more coconuts to school because the word got around, right? Word got around. People were like, holy shit, this motherfucker is selling coconuts. I want a coconut. So I the whole day I was getting asked by people, yo, you have any coconuts I can buy? And I was like, damn, bro. They all want to buy my coconuts. So then I was like, okay, tomorrow I'll sell you the coconuts, right? I come back with the whole stock. We're talking I got a supply chain going, man. I got a full stock of fucking coconuts. My backpack is filled to the brim with coconuts, right? And then all these motherfuckers coming up to me, and they're all buying my coconuts. And so now I just have a school full of fucking kids with coconuts. It's so funny. And yeah, and then I made a huge profit from that, and that was fun. And yeah, I was known as someone who brings very strange stuff to school. One time I brought all the ingredients to make waffles, and I brought the whole fucking waffle iron. I put the whole waffle iron in my backpack, and I brought all the individual ingredients to make waffles. And I in the lunchroom, right? I go over to the fucking the only outlet there, and there's like a group of kids there. There's a group of kids there, and I start mixing matching. I start making my batter, start fucking making waffles. I plug it in. The the puppy's heating up, right? And there's like a group of kids around this outlet, right? That I'm making the waffles in, and the fucking, oh shit, thing reset. And the kids were like, oh my god, can I get a waffle? So now I have a whole fucking group of kids around me, a whole crowd, and I'm literally making waffles in the fucking school, and giving them to people. And that was really funny. And then the principal got extremely mad at me, because obviously I bring a fucking waffle iron to school and then tried to use it. And so the principal was not happy about that one, let me tell you. The principal never liked me, and let me tell you, they definitely didn't like that part. So I got in trouble for that, but that was funny. Coconut. Oh my god, right. And then so I was selling the coconuts to kids, right? And then I became the coconut kid, the coconut guy, right? Because I'm selling all these coconuts, so everyone knows me as the guy who sells coconuts. So then I got this nickname called the Coconut Kid. And literally everyone, there was quite a few people that would come up to me and they would be like, oh my god, the Coconut Kid. I didn't give them anything to open the coconut too. So you just see a bunch of kids like fucking slamming the coconut against the ground to try and open it. It was pretty funny. I don't know how much I sold them for, but I definitely overpriced them like a motherfucker. And apparently it says they're $3.99 now. So maybe like $3 back then, because probably increase in price. So I probably sold them for like 8, maybe 6. I really overpriced the motherfuckers because that was my strategy. I would overprice it like a crazy amount, and then only half people would pay me back, but it would be such a crazy amount, it literally made up for the losses and also more. I sold almost anything. And then when I was really little, like in elementary school with MS, I would sell lemon heads for like, I think like a quarter a pop, like a quarter per one. And the whole thing costed like maybe $5, maybe $10, something like that. And it was like one with like, it was like a big thing with like 1,000 of them. So I was making like a crazy amount from that deal, but it was funny as fuck. There was one thing in specific that was really crazy. Yeah, so as a kid, I would sell a bunch of stuff, right? And there was one thing in specific that I do remember the prices. There was a box of macaroon cookies, the like sugar cookie type things, the ones that are white and they got a little fucking spiral. And these puppies actually are they're so cheap to make, I think. They actually have a consistency of fucking chalk. So they gotta actually be industrial sized, cheapest shit on the fucking market. So I buy like this box at Trader Joe's for, I think it was like, oh my god, it must have been, I think it was like $5 was the box. And I sold all the cookies, right? And even with like half of the people not paying me back, I made $40 off of that box. And that was with half of the people not paying me back. And that was $40. That's a profit margin of 35 plus on a $5 box of cookies. Isn't that fucking insane, dude? That's like I'm pretty sure that's like a 350% fucking profit increase. Oh yeah. It was wild. And that was with half the people not paying me back. And just imagine that was the same on like everything I sold. But that one was slightly higher than most, I think, but it was around. Way more. Oh, was it even more than that? Was it like $80? I don't remember exact amounts. I'm pretty sure it was somewhere around there, but I could be wrong. MS probably knows. Yeah, but that was wild. I would make bank off of that shit. When the fuck were these kids getting the money from? I mean, probably just like allowances and shit. I didn't really get allowance myself, but I'm assuming that's what they they got it from. I don't know, but they would come. Half of them wouldn't pay, but half of them would. And holy shit, the ones that did, let me tell you. Oh yeah, I made the prices for that shit so unbelievably high because of, like I said, the people who wouldn't pay back. I made up for those losses and more. So I would just make the price insane amounts. They look fancy. They're not. They actually taste like chalk. Like good chalk, like it tastes good, but they are actually the consistency of chalk. I had the craziest part too is I had reoccurring customers. I had people who would unironically pay for it again. They didn't realize it was a scam. They bought it and they bought it again. It was wild. Yeah, so that's basically it. Just whipped up some waffles in school, you know. Sold a bunch of shit, made bank as like a fucking 5th grader, you know. And that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be more content coming soon. Go check out my other stuff. See you again soon. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.